Hi, I'm back again. I'm just cleaning up here, cleaning up in here, just organizing everything. Oops, just a second. Oh, damn it. Oh, pardon my French, my bad.
With a friend's number, who later confirmed the call.
How do I?
The detective asked her to call him if she remembered anything else. As snow dusted London, in a small Kentucky town, a young boy vanished without a trace. No one knew how it could have happened. But within hours, the boy's entire family was frantically searching for him. A few leads in the case quickly turned cold, and the FBI was called in to expose the kidnapper and find the missing child.
I'll take those in a second. I'm just gonna clean this up.
On the day before Thanksgiving, a mother discovered her 10-year-old son was missing from his school. When a child of separated parents disappears, investigators first look at the family, and divorced parents often suspect each other. I'm Jim Kouchner, former head of the FBI's New York office. The search by the FBI and local authorities would cover 1,000 miles.
This is
We
for
were
a
determined to
shower.
find the boy
Can I
and
just use that?
London, Kentucky is a quiet, rural town surrounded by rolling hills in the heart of Kentucky's tobacco country. It is a traditional town where many farming families have lived for generations, and most of the people know and trust each other. At 11 a.m. on the day before Thanksgiving, November 25th, 1992, the children of Paces Creek Elementary School were looking forward to a special holiday luncheon before they left for the long weekend.
Keep up the good work. We're doing it. Oh, we got food going. Scotty. Oh, we're doing it towards the end of the day.
10-year-old Scotty Baker was especially excited. After school, he was to stay at his grandmother's house until his father picked him up on Thanksgiving morning. Scotty planned to spend the entire weekend traveling alone with his father on a long-haul trucking run. Since his parents were divorced, Scotty relished the time he spent with his father and loved to ride in the trucks his dad drove for a living. Following an afternoon tutoring session, Scotty was scheduled to go home on the bus at 3 p.m. to his grandmother's house. For Scotty's mother, Ruth, it would be the first Thanksgiving her youngest child was away from her. She and her daughter decided to surprise Scotty and pick him up before he got on the bus. The single mother only had what remained of the day to see her son before he left on the trip with his father the next morning.
Scotty up at school that day, instead of having him ride the bus to his grandmother's house because he was going to be gone with his father the full Thanksgiving weekend. And I just wanted to see him before he left.
Scotty's sister asked some of his classmates if they'd seen him, but they hadn't. His teacher said that he had not shown up for his scheduled after-school tutoring, but figured he had skipped it to start his long weekend.
Have a happy Thanksgiving.
You too.
Where's Scotty?
I don't know. I looked outside for him and no one's seen him. I asked him.
Ruth hadn't called ahead, so she thought Scotty had probably taken the bus as previously planned.
I just thought there was some sort of a misunderstanding as to, you know, whether he was supposed to say that day. I thought he just rode the bus back to his grandmother's house, and somewhere we had just missed him.
Scotty's grandmother lived close by, so the boy would certainly be there by now.
Great, thanks.
Dorothy!
But Scotty's grandmother had not seen him get off the bus that day. Ruth called his friend's parents in the neighborhood,
This is Scotty's mom.
but none of their children had seen Scotty either.
When we searched the neighborhood and realized that he didn't go home with any of the kids, we went back to school to try to find out if maybe he'd stayed there for some reason, missed the bus, or at that point we didn't know what to think. Scotty had never got on the bus and went home with another child or went anywhere without telling either myself or his grandmother.
Ruth found the principal in the main office and asked for his help to locate her son. By this time, the teachers had all gone home for the holiday weekend. The principal told her he would try to contact Scotty's teachers at home. Then Ruth made an alarming discovery. She saw that Scotty had been signed out at 11:20 that day.
The sign-out book was just laying there on the desk, and I just happened to look down and see it, and see his name on it. And it said Scotty Baker had been signed out by Patricia Smith.
Ruth recognized the name. Scotty's father had a cousin named Patricia Smith that Ruth had met once years before. It was strange that the cousin would have picked up Scotty without telling anyone in the immediate family, since she wasn't authorized. The principal called the school secretary to find out more. He reached her at a hospital where she was visiting a sick relative. The principal asked if she released Scotty to a woman named Patricia Smith 6 hours earlier. She confirmed that she had.